We did it. We made it. We're in Silent Hill.
Finally.
We're like halfway through the game.
Oh, I did it again. Finally.
Finally. We're finally in Silent Hill. Finally. It's finally happening.
At last.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
Can we just pause to consider how
Got the
weird
map,
of a
right?
request that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you scope out the hospital, Heather.
Gonna be okay
I'm gonna go
alone?
to the place that's not nearly as dangerous and spooky, okay? You have fun in the hospital with your little
Are
friends.
you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right.
Stop calling me out.
I am afraid.
I'm scared.
50-something years old. I ain't never seen nothing.
Wonder if
like
the wiki says 50-something years old. If it's just like 50s.
More like
It'd be
a
great if that was his
nightmare.
official age on the...
50-something years old.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke.
I found out this voice actor, actually, he died before the game even came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I read that somewhere recently. I
jeez.
was like, oh, what?
Man.
That sucks. Rip in peace, Douglas guy.
Rip in peace. Rest in polygons. As established from the last episode.
Now, I can't cut out that joke.
Oh, feel free to. If,
No,
yeah.
no, it's
cut
a-
this one
I
out
like-
too. Just
I
cut it
like
all
the
out.
joke. No.
Just mute my channel in Premiere and then you're good.
No.
Oh, the shirt.
Yeah, I love that shirt. I want that shirt IRL. It says Silent Hill in katakana.
Man, it's rad.
It's good.
That fan.
This is the first time we're inside this motel.
Hmm.
It was featured in Silent Hill 2. We didn't get to go inside it. Silent Hill 1, you got to go into a different motel.
Is that a Halo of the Sun written on a fucking pizza box?
I think it's a trifold brochure or map
Cool. Just writing them in everywhere.
of some sort. I don't know why it's here, though.
Taze.
Oh, there we go. Got our stun gun. We're rotating with it.
I love it in video games when they don't have like turn animations like that.
Oh, yeah. The stun gun's awful. We are only going to use it to demonstrate how terrible it is. It's got super high strength, but it's got incredibly short range. It's very impractical. And when you hit something with it, it uses a whole battery.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, unless I'm using it wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm not. But hey, we're in South Vale in Silent Hill. This is where Silent Hill 2 took place. Got a couple of familiar things on the map here.
Or like South Vape. All this vape juice everywhere.
Yeah. I feel like the fog is thicker in this game than it was in Silent Hill 2. I feel like they got the rolling fog going on here, and Silent Hill 2 didn't have as much rolling fog.
Yes, I would say that you are correct. I would say that everything else is the same, but the fog tech has improved.
Yeah. Rosewater Park, we can't go in there no more.
Nope.
Just gated off entirely.
Sadness.
I'm basically doing a leisurely tour of Silent Hill here. Oh, that's where Eddie got his pizza.
Oh,
Oh, it's from Andy's Pizza.
Andy. Thanks, buddy.
Oh shit. So in the Silent Hill play novel, there is a child character named fucking Andy in it, and it's like, who the fuck is Andy? I was playing that thing, and all of a sudden it was just like, oh, this is in the water. I can see a child. And you get to choose whether it's a boy or a girl. And I was like, well, if it's a girl, it's gonna be Alessa or Cheryl or whoever. What if I say it's a boy? It's gonna be like, oh no, it's a girl anyway. But it's like, no, it's this fucking random kid named Andy. I'm like, who the shit is this?
He's the fine purveyor of your local pizza food.
I guess he's the son of the pizza place guy or something, because I do not know I still don't really know the mystery of Andy, but strange trivia. I'm gonna unsuccessfully fight these dogs many times
Hell yeah.
because I am a fool.
Is that... Aw!
The battery died.
Oh, now you're just smacking. Oh,
I basically just pet that dog.
yeah, confirmed. Hey, go ahead and send a
Yeah.
message to the "Can you pet the dog?" Twitter.
I pet that dog.
You absolutely pet that dog.
And I try to fight them for no decent reason.
Man.
Basically, I thought maybe I could do something cool, but that's always the wrong thought to have, because I'm never gonna do that.
You know what it felt like to let's play Homecoming then. Just constantly. I wonder if I can do something cool. Nope.
Nope. Only if it's glitchy can you do something cool.
Yep. Only if you want to feel like no clipping through some doors, then go for it.
Oh man.
But unfortunately, this game was coded a little bit better. Oh!
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
It's got 3 heads now.
It must be hard to hit them, like when you're doing a vertical slice like that, because what if you miss and you go through the 2 halves of the head?
Yeah. Oh man, that would have been one of them clippable moments if you were streaming on Twitch.
That's where the doghouse used to be, where you got the dog key for the dog ending of Silent Hill 2.
Mm-hmm.
Only showed up on New Game Plus.
The best ending to any video game ever.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, if you don't remember, Rosewater Park is where we met Maria in Silent Hill 2.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a reunion. Over here. The van.
Oh, van with heart. Van heart.
I love that stupid van.
I don't look like a ghost, do I?
A ghost van.
That was where, a lot of memories here. That was where we learned that James did, in fact, touch a titty.
Yes, James touched the boobie. We learned from Jeremy Blaustein from the source.
Mm-hmm. Confirmed.
James touched Maria's ghost titty right there.
Wow.
She put his hand on her boobie.
Feel how warm I am?
And he thought that that was a normal person thing to do and did not immediately excuse himself from the social interaction of touching a lady's boob the second he meets her.
Yeah. I love the fact that his reaction too, because if you watch that scene again, he just, without any other movement, he just takes his hand back while staring at her, just like looking her dead in the face, just slowly moving his hand back. Anyway, we're playing Silent Hill 3.
And here's Pete's Bowl-orama. That's where we meet Eddie eating that mysterious pizza and chase Laura into here as well.
Aww.
Something that I didn't notice first time is that there's Carl's Jr. Logo on the door.
Oh, straight up, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they stole that.
And a lady.
There's probably a couple other things that I just don't recognize on there.
I'm sure.
Carl's Jr. or Arby's? I think they have the same logo, don't they? Hardee's?
Oh.
There's nothing back there. Just dogs making dumb noises.
I just thought it was weird. You equip the flamethrower and you unpause, and I thought you started throwing the flame and there's nothing around you. So it was just like weird, and then you unpause or like press play, and the fucking dog jumps into the fire. I don't know what I expected to happen. Oh, those poor puppies.
This is why I'm using the flamethrower though, because it makes all the monsters do really funny stuff.
That fog, just gone.
Guess what? This is not locked.
Oh.
You can go into Heaven's Night, which is Maria's workplace.
Mm-hmm.
She's a stripper. I've never been to a strip club. I don't know if they look like this or what, but this seems just weird.
Yeah, I've been to one strip club, and it was very fucking awkward.
Oh, I bet.
And it was just booths. So.
Boobs.
Oh, well, I wasn't gonna go there. But yeah, no, it was for a work thing. It fucking was just weird and strange.
They make you go to a strip club for work?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
My line of work. Yeah.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, you want to make connections? Well,
Speaking of toxic masculinity, now here's some juicy Silent Hill 2 information. It's a flyer from the club, The Return of Lady Maria.
Oh, who's that?
Don't know.
Weird. Wonder why would they reference Lady Maria?
But that was I think in the very beginning of Silent Hill 2, when you're first in that bathroom, there is a texture on the wall that says The Return of Lady Maria,
Yes.
but it's actually Maria
Mm-hmm.
on there and not this lady. So it's like, oh, did James like go to the strip club and remember the name of this random lady? And I don't know, maybe. And this is the same brochure that you find in the apartment complex in Silent Hill 2.
Mm-hmm.
They just reused it. They put it in here.
I'm feeling deep peace right now. Thanks, Roger.
I wish there was a wiki page for Roger Widmark, but he has not done
There
anything
isn't?
except that brochure. I think. Buttercake.
It's so. Oh my God! Look at the DPI of that.
It's beautiful.
It's. Oh man, that's. Oh wait, that would be PPI, wouldn't it? As pixels per inch. Yeah. Whoa. That's the pixel density.
Pound cake per inch.
Oh man. Cake per inch. CPI.
Yeah, you can't make good cocktails without butter cake mix, apparently.
Ugh. Didn't someone send you a legit instruction for making butter cake?
Yes, a recipe for butter cake. It's real, huh?
Yeah. I didn't know either, but apparently it's legit.
And it sounds horrible for you. It's like all sugar. It's more sugar than anything else.
Yeah, just drink cake batter.
Ugh. Drink cake batter with like confectioner sugar poured into it.
Ugh.
Okay, we're gonna try to use the stun gun. Here we go. Look at that. Got her.
Oh,
Look, didn't get her enough though.
oh,
Missed. Got her.
oh,
Got
oh!
her.
You're getting surrounded. Form a defensive position.
I successfully used the stun gun. One time. Let's never do it again.
Wow. Did you kill her with the stun gun?
I had to stomp her. She didn't like die.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a stun gun. It's not like a kill gun. That would be a gun gun.
I could use a gun, but I'm choosing not to for some reason.
You're using a maul. A mace.
Mace small.
I mean, we joke, but no, that's like I have mace, so it's like, is it the spray or anyway? Whatever. I'm getting hung up in done jokes. Story of my life. Anyway,
I like how the shadow of the mace, you can see there's like little pixel streaks underneath the mace, and that's like a weird shadow that it's casting that it shouldn't be casting. Kind of weird.
You should totally edit in Maria into the like when you turn a corner and she's just there, like how she was freaking you out in SH2.
Yeah, this is, for those of you who don't know, the same exact hospital from Silent Hill 2 with the same exact map layout, and I think a couple of people were angry about that initially, but the level is different. You go through it a different way, there's different things to do, there's different puzzles in it, there's different events that happen. It really feels like an entirely different level that they use the same exact layout for. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Same gonna beach in the sea poster. Gonna beach in the sea.
Gonna beach in the sea. I had to do that for work too. I had to beach in the sea.
Well, that's a little better than strip clubs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I prefer beaching in the sea.
Oh yeah, totally. What do you even? What is that? Like, is that when you beach yourself in the sea? Is this Death Stranding?
This is Death Stranding.
Time to fill up my grenades with my own piss
Yeah. That's a thing you get to do.
and blood
And blood.
and sweat, I guess.
I think maybe. I don't know how they can harvest that. Anyway,
Anyway,
this level is great, and it has a lot to do with these little numbers here.
oh man, I think I know what this is.
Heather likes the doll. What's next to it? Turns out it's terrible.
Uh-oh.
I'm here to spring you out of the joint. Oh, thanks. You shouldn't have.
Stanley? Stanley?
And she has a separate flavor text for after you've read that. She liked it initially, then she read it and was just like, this is fucked up. Absolutely the fuck no.
Ah, fuck.
That's relatable. That's relatable. By the way, now that we're in Brookhaven, a lot of this flavor text is Nora Stevens Heath again.
Cool. I mean, this is some of the most flavorful flavor text in video games.
Seriously. All of the text in this level is really great. All of the Stanley Coleman stuff is really, really effective.
I hope Nora knows that, like, she played a very big hand in creating one of the most likable horror game protagonists.
I know, like, she doesn't get any of the credit either. It's kind of a secret that she did so much of this. Like, not all of it. Like, don't get me wrong, Jeremy Blaustein did a whole bunch of stuff. He did the entire mocap voiceover sessions and the cutscenes and stuff like that. And he still did a bunch of flavor text, but I feel like a majority of the flavor text was Nora, and also the lyrics, and also the puzzles was all Nora, so far as I know. And it's like, she really brought this character to life, and it's kind of like, not to get like weird sexism on the situation, but it's kind of a shame that like nobody knows that there was a woman behind this.
Yeah. It's really just...
Isn't that sad?
Yeah. I mean, not only that, but like, I mean, I'm trying to find the words, but it's hard because it's like, on team projects, like we had that great debate episode on team efforts and during the Tom Hewlett stuff, but it's like, it's really hard to like delineate like the sources of creative decisions and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, in one way it's like, okay, it was a team effort, but in another way it's like, I get the feeling like this is coming from somewhere. Like the reactions, the writing here, it feels like someone is putting themselves in a thing.
Yeah, and it was a good idea on Jeremy's part to get Nora to do a lot of this stuff, because it gives her a more like relatable feminine angle to her, to have a woman translating her. Like, that makes a ton of sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, the fact that she wasn't like credited for this specific work that she did is...
It's a shame.
It really is. It really, truly is.
And she's like great. I'm having a ton of fun talking to her via email. She's just great. She's got all these stories. It's awesome. She's great.
Yeah, she seems personable. Isn't she
I was trying to convince her to be on an episode, but she's like mic shy.
Aww.
She was on an episode of Tofugu's podcast. If you want to look Nora Stevens Heath Tofugu podcast, you'll find she was great on the podcast. Trying to schmooze her into getting on this thing.
Well, I hope she comes on. That would be really cool to talk to her. Similarly cool to, when we talked to Jeremy Blaustein and he confirmed boob touch.
Boob touch. That was a highlight of the Silent Hill 2 Let's Play, is the boob touch confirmation. And you can only get that from the source, from the people who directly worked on these things. Very important stuff right there. I'm also trying to get better into contact with Dan Burlew, the guy who wrote the strategy guides.
Oh, yeah.
For Silent Hill 2 and 3.
He got a lot of shit from the fandom, if I remember correctly.
Did he?
For doing those guides.
Well, I didn't realize he got shit for it.
Oh, yeah. He got blamed for a lot of the sort of errors that some of the strategy guide stuff, just some of the story and plot stuff. Apparently he worked on translating some of that, if I remember correctly, or
I don't know if he's a translator.
Not maybe translates the wrong word, but extrapolating that from the games.
Oh. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Because I'm not entirely certain if Konami... This is what I want to ask him, basically. I'm not sure if Konami gave him any resources besides the game and said, make a guide of this.
Get out of this room.
Yeah, this is a bad room. I shouldn't have gone in here. This is the world's worst room. There's also nothing in it. It's terrible.
I'm sorry. What is this breathing?
It's the nurses.
Why is it continuing through the menu?
Because they're horrifying.
Is this a PC glitch or?
No, they just do this.
I don't remember that.
I remember they did this in the PlayStation 2 version too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I need to check that out. I do not remember this. I guess probably because whenever I saw a nurse, I tried to kill them immediately and didn't go into the menu or anything. I don't know.
But
Anyway.
yeah, I'm starting to get an impression at least that, well, I mean, I think Konami just didn't give him resources. I think it was all just like him. I mean, this is why I'm asking him. I hope he gets back to me. I hope he doesn't think I'm like some mean Silent Hill person. I'm like, no, I'm a level-headed Silent Hill person. I just want to know some stuff.
You always got to caveat conversations with anyone who had anything to do with Silent Hill games that, hey, I'm a level-headed Silent Hill fan.
I'm not one of those Silent Hill fans. Don't worry. Ha ha ha.
I'm not trying to look up your address so I can send you hate mail.
I'm not outside your house right now trying to burn it down. But yeah, no shade at the guide writer fella.
Yeah, Berlin.
Seems like a perfectly nice person, but it seems like Konami might not have helped him, and also might not have fact-checked anything he submitted. Like, I don't know if there was a vetting process, if there's an approval process.
Yes.
If they gave him the codes, if they told him any dev notes. I don't think, I'm starting to think none of that happened.
See, that's why I think he has a negative...
Which is crazy, because it's the official Konami guy. They officiated it.
Yeah.
They put their stamp on it. What the fuck, Konami?
Yeah, dude. Preaching to the choir. I had no clue what happened there. But, you know, we got one word for, you know, why that happened the way that it did.
Konami.
So, anyway. But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why he and, you know, people like Tom Hewlett get bad reputations in the fandom, because they look at that kind of stuff. They can't see past the person whose name is on it, and they think that they're the end all be all.
Yeah.
And then they all of a sudden they get like the blame for everything that happened, and it's like, Burlew wasn't like he was just reporting like this stuff. He only had what he had to work with.
By the way, that Christmas card, I want to point out that Christmas card says offering prayers pierce the heart of something with the blah blah blah, the altar.
Oh,
red something. That's like
Red
one of the
Grom.
That's one of the rituals from like the Book of Lost Memories.
oh,
And I didn't notice that until like Nora watched this video and she was like, "Oh shit, look what's on the Christmas card." I was like, "What?"
They used it like lorem ipsum texts.
Santa, no, don't do these rituals.
Oh man. Oh wow, that's a good idea for Christmas cards. Like
Oh man.
traditionally, like happy-go-lucky, like pictures of Santa, and then like in cursive, like barely legible, really stylish cursive, like a satanic ritual.
Pierce the heart of the sacrifice.
Oh,
And happy holidays to us all. But anyway, our friend Stanley Coleman, he stuck a key that we need on that wall with glue. So we have to get it off the wall. And look, the elevator's working here.
finally.
In Silent Hill 2, this is the elevator that Maria got speared through.
She got
while you were in there. She got by Pyramid Head. But it actually works the whole time you're in this level as Heather, if I'm not mistaken.
Pyramid Head fixed it. No one knows this, but Pyramid Head's a really good mechanic.
I mean, he has to, because all the metal he has to work with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pyramid Head is also the musician Buckethead, just FYI.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, they wear things on their heads.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Oh, there's another one. Let's look at that later. I don't really,
Oh,
it's fine.
yeah. Anyway.
Maybe it'll go away by the time I come back out. But yeah, Stanley is like live leaving these things for Heather.
Jack, my boy.
My boy Jack. Also, I forgot to actually read one of these magazines, but there's a code for a shirt in here, an unlockable shirt. But I do it later.
Wait a minute.
Don't worry.
Where's Farm Ideas? Where's my fucking Farm Ideas?
Oh, Farm Ideas is gone. That sucks. You're right. There used to be a magazine called Farm Ideas.
I think it's actually in the other... Isn't this where you got the shotgun?
Yeah.
I think it's in the other room. Yeah.
Oh, is it the men's locker
Yeah, I think
room?
it's.
Yeah,
I think
you're
it's in the
right.
other one. Yeah.
So we went in the men's locker room in Silent Hill 2, and we're in the women's
Yes.
Silent Hill 3.
I vividly remember that because I was.
Hey, it's our dad's notebook, and we can
yeah.
read it whenever you want to. So let's read it now.
Simple works.
It's an intelligent notebook. Smarter than the regular one.
When you write on it, does it like back it up to the cloud?
To the fog.
The fuck. I forgot. Silent Hill has its own brand of cloud.
So this is even more exposition. 24 years ago is when they originally found baby Cheryl. 17 years ago was when all that shit went down in Silent Hill, where he got new baby, which is Heather.
Her name, let's just call her New Baby.
New baby. He also renamed the baby Cheryl again, which he talks about how he kind of regretted doing that because he was treating her as like a replacement for Cheryl, but really she's like a totally different person, and like it was like weird to do that.
Yeah, don't do that to New Baby.
Don't do that to new baby.
New Baby.
Half a girl.
It's a good name for a song.
Half a girl. But yeah, in case you didn't play Silent Hill 1, this pretty much sums it up.
Finally, the Silent Hill 1 remaster we were all looking for.
Just words.
Text adventures. Got a lot of blood on that.
Well, he died holding it. I wonder why
Was he
was
holding it?
writing. Yeah, he was holding it when he
Okay.
died.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's like, did he know he was gonna get fucking iced that night or what?
I mean, how, like, also, was he just, okay, first and foremost, that dude's chair, Harry's freaking chair, was so far away from his TV. I think there was a TV in that room.
Very tiny television.
Dude, how are you, what eyesight do you have?
I think he reads in that chair. He's a reader. He's got books.
Okay, that makes sense. But they got so much blood on that freaking thing. And then, like, so what happened when the monster broke in? I just want to know what Harry was like. Was he like, oh, god damn it, this shit again?
He's like, let me get my book. Okay, just fucking get it over with quickly. He sat in his chair and got murdered.
Do you think he yelled
It's like,
at
did he get like sliced through the back of the chair? Or did the guy just like waltz in front of him and just stab him while he was sitting down right in front of him? I want a reenactment of this, Danganronpa style.
You know, come to think of it, I mean, he wouldn't have heard Dahlia coming. What with her no shoes business?
You mean Claudia?
Yeah, Claudia. My bad.
I thought that was lipstick. It's a silencer. We don't want to use the perfume because the perfume actually aggroes all the monsters.
Whoa.
So if you want to go for like a 10-star rating for your playthrough, because you have to kill a shitload of monsters.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Use the perfume to get the monsters to get attracted to you faster.
Gotcha.
But for our purposes, it's a bad idea. But yeah, let's read this thing.
Name of my autobiography, Attracted to Monsters. What is this? Ah, yes. Stanley.
But you sense them unconsciously. You're trying to get closer to me. That's what you're up to. I like that he calls the doctor a quack.
Maybe he is the goose from the Untitled Goose Game, and that is what is wrong with Stanley.
He's a honk, not a quack.
I need a honk button in every game.
Just make Heather honk through this whole thing. Anyway, we've got a puzzle over here.
I love puzzles.
And we're on normal mode for this playthrough, but I've got all the bonus videos that talk about the hard puzzles.
Yay.
So that'll get posted after this video, because we're not going to solve this puzzle yet. You can write it down and do it yourself if you want to. Yeah, this one's pretty easy though.
It's like you're doing that thing that like they did in like elementary school, like they play the thing on the TV, and then when it comes to the question, they like pause. It's like,
pause
please
the
pause.
VHS.
Teacher, please pause this video now so that the students can talk amongst themselves.
But yeah, see you next time once you've done your homework, everybody, and solved the
guys.
hospital keypad puzzle.
Do your freaking homework.
Which is, on hard mode, is notoriously difficult. Just like the Shakespeare puzzle is notorious. The hospital keypad puzzle on hard mode is similarly notorious, but it's for the different reason of it being incredibly gory.
Yes.
On hard mode. It's a totally different thing that you read over there, and it's very, very, very grotesque. So, content warning for all sorts of nasty stuff. Gore, blood, mutilation, domestic violence, regular violence, cannibalism, all of that fun stuff.
Cannibalism. Fun stuff.
You know.
I do know.
There aren't enough puzzles about cannibalism out there when it gets down to it.
There really aren't.
But there's one of them in this game, so check that shit out.
Finally. God damn it.